Okay, so we covered a couple more things I want to cover that are just I think that are questions that like an average person would want to ask, right? Three tips. I don't know if there's three or four tips on how to burn belly fat because that's very common. I mean, I remember when I used to work my hydraulics job. I was a salesman before I got into podcasting, my fantasy. I go to conventions and stuff. Even when I go to sports car conventions, you look at the average dude and you're gonna see a beer belly. You're gonna see a belly there. If you're over 30, it was always this thing. When you hit 30, it was like everyone's like the metabolism takes a dive, takes a crap, and then boom, right?
Hmm.
So obviously for me, I again I could give my advice. I think it's just cutting sugar, exercising, eating a balanced diet. But is there like three kind of like, you know, tips that you could advise people to take kind of an action on their stomach to kind of burn that belly fat?
100%, guys. Listen, if you want to lose belly fat, it's just a numbers game, right? You got to be at a caloric deficit to the point where your body is going to start pulling all those excess calories, right? Stop eating like messed up food. Stop eating. I could cuss on here.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. I mean, yeah, it doesn't
Stop
matter.
eating bullshit. Honestly, just stop the bullshit. Eat clean, right? And then when you consume that, make sure your body is actually putting the amount of calories that you're consuming to work. The reason our body wants to store the belly fat under our arms
Yeah.
and in our cheeks is due to the fact that we have a surplus of calories that it doesn't know what to do with, right? So no amount of exercise that you do, right? Like ab crunchers and all of that shit is gonna make your ass protrude through the fat if your body is at a surplus of calories.
So no Big Mac Burger King run at 10
Cut
o'clock at
that
night before bed.
bullshit out. Get rid of it, right? Freaking doing the exercise is gonna train the muscles. But if you're ending the day every single day at a surplus of calories, all it's gonna keep doing is keep packing that on there.
So your
Yeah.
top three tips to burn belly fat. Number one, calories, right? Make sure
Yeah,
calories is
watch your
calorie.
calories,
What's
caloric
number
intake.
what would be number two?
Number two, I would say get into cardio. Cardio is pretty good, right? It'll keep you lean. It's a full body exercise, keep you lean. And
But
then it's
Ruben, I'm
also
so bored. I'm so bored on the treadmill. I get so bored, man. I can't do it. I don't got time. I gotta pick up the kids, right? Oh, my work 9 to 5. I'm so tired after work, right? That's what you're gonna get when you say
and
stuff
you know
like
what
that.
I say to those people?
What do you say?
It's not important to you then.
That's true.
It's
That's
not.
true.
If it's important to you, you'll make time for it. You make time to go and watch TV. You make time
Right.
to eat your favorite food. You
Scroll on
make
TikTok.
time if
Scroll
you
on
make
TikTok.
right. You make like think of yeah. You make time to go on TikTok. You make time to reply to all those DMs. Make time to take care of your body. Right at the end of the day, your health should be the most important thing in your life. If you're dead, you can't go and pick up the kids.
Right. That's
If
a good
you're
point. That's deep right there.
So find time. Go on. Go. So caloric intake. Watch your calories.
Yep.
Um, implement some kind of cardio into your regimen, and not only is it good physically, but it's good for your mind. Your mind as well. If you your cardio trains the lungs, the heart, and then also you've heard of runner's high, right?
Yep.
So what happens when you conduct cardio is your brain releases all the happy hormones like
Dopamine.
endorphin, serotonin, all the other there's other two that I can't remember. But your
Dopamine.
brain hits
Dopamine rush.
dopamine, yes. Your brain hits you. So no matter if you're going through some stuff, you gotta allow your mind, you go and run, your brain literally gives you a kick and like, hey, I like this activity, do it again. That's why you see a lot of runners that get running high. They feel so good and they love going to do that, right? So implement some kind of cardio into your regimen, and then keep it challenging by not only focusing on the treadmill. Go outside.
Yep.
Like why do we? A lot of
But
people
it's so
avoid.
cold outside. I don't want. It's raining today,
You
right?
need those. You need those challenges. You need those. You need those because then it keeps your body constantly adapting. The reason a lot of people get so overweight, overfat is because they're not challenged enough to adapt throughout their daily life. Everything is so complacent and still the same that their body just have no means to overcome anything.
So we got. Sorry, we got the calorie, the cardio. What was the third one then?
Correct.
Sorry, the third tip to burn the
Oh, so yeah, calories, cardio is number 2. And then for number 3 to lose belly fat, honestly, those 2 is gonna get you everything you need, man. But let me see. What would
belly
I
fat.
say?
How about just strengthening and toning, right? You wanna
Yeah, strength training, resistance training, the exercises. Uh, for me, I have one of my favorite exercise where uh, it uses the pull up bar and is weight resistance, and I do knee raises and side crunches, stuff like that off the pull up bar. It's challenging not only for your upper body but your midsection as well too. But really, to be exact with you guys, one just it's you don't need 3 4, you just need 2. Your caloric intake, right? Watch your calories, be at a caloric deficit, train your body to actually use the amount of calories that is consuming throughout the day so you're not left with a surplus, right? And then implement some kind of cardiovascular exercise into your regimen, and that will get you the abs of steel.